this is Richie Dotson coming to you from Chateau de Brie, aka my office, my shop, Acoustic Box LLC, acousticbox.com. You can also find our merchandise there or at banjomart.com. And what have we here? It's a freshly converted 1928 TB-1. TB, of course, means tenor banjo. These were a bit of a transition into what would become the later style 1. And we've put the later style 1 gull, and we've taken a liberty here at the request of the owner to put a double cut headstock on it. This is from our collection. We didn't receive the original neck. This would have been a maple. This is known as the Coke bottle headstock. They're kind of cool. They were, again, this was a transition. Excuse me. I've seen some of these with gull inlays a little bit later. And this, of course, has a straight heel cut. And the very next year, they were going a few different places, but this particular style 1 morphed into a one-piece flange, modified fiddle headstock. Let me grab one. I grabbed one. Let me take the... It's dusty. We work around here. This is what it would have turned into. Modified fiddle-shaped headstock because it didn't have the flat points at the C, and it didn't have the little volute cut here. And what they were doing was making it easier and less labor-intensive to do. And this is actually one with the small version of the Style 1, or later Style 1. And they both came with what we call Grover 2 tabs. 2 tabs meaning there were 2 tabs and the screws went into the back of the headstock, and if you take these apart, the gears will fall out of them, and that's kind of just the normal, and that's how they were. So this would have been likely the original, or what the original neck would have looked like. What we've done here, instead of maple, we've used mahogany and stained her to match. And we've got the owner sent a nice set of machines. And we've got one more little nicety here. We've got the FON, the factory order number. Some people call it the serial number, engraved into the pearl name block. And none of these would have had master tone. They were what we commonly refer to now as a sub-master tone, meaning it wasn't born with a tone ring. And the tone rings had been around since 1925 with the ball bearing, and early 26, and then and then the rest of the way in 26 for the most part. This only has a hoop, no tone ring, shoe brackets, a grooved instead of a notched tension hoop, and it has a diamond stamped flange. And this one has, as well as this one, so this must be 28-ish, but never say always or never about Gibson. Had 1032 size 10, 32 threads per inch lags. Some people call them hanger bolts in the furniture industry. We've always called them lag bolts or lag screws. And this one was born like that, and this one also had the modern thumb screws. Some of them had the 1/4 inch ones that you work with from the top. But this banjo has got to be one of the better ones that I've had my hands on. We did upgrade to Honduran mahogany, and I think that's Brazilian rosewood, but I can't remember now. We're trying to get some stuff done and catch up here. It just responds really well. So don't turn your nose up at these late 20s or mid 20s style ones and twos. The ones had a, for the most part, I don't know, I haven't seen the variation yet, just had a 1/4 inch in diameter solid brass hoop that was brazed together and sanded. The style twos would typically have, I think it was a 5/16 diameter hollow nickel plated tone hoop, as we would call them now. But this is a fantastic little banjo, and God, it's really light. We did put a modern, I've already got it dirty. We got a modern armrest, which are tough to fit. You just kind of have to work with them, and there's not really a modification that can be done except for pick a good spot and tighten it down, because these were spaced farther apart. And a modern Presto tailpiece. This would have had a Grover window with a slide cover, but I would definitely take this to a jam and rock it. I would love playing this thing, and it is very light. Now, if we could improve my playing. Thanks for watching. If you like these videos, like seeing what we're working on, like getting to know these old banjos a little bit better for the amount of knowledge I'm able to pass on, please subscribe and hit the little bell notification if you want to be alerted when we do upload some of these things. This banjo's not for sale. It's going home to Texas. And like and subscribe. Say howdy. Leave us a comment if you'd like, and we will see you next time. Thank you.